here. So,
oh my.
Rod, we are getting the tour, I'm telling you.
We are going to be here a while, friends. Look, all I'm saying is when you get matches like this, just thank your local Smash commentator, okay? Because I tell you what, there's not a lot of other esports out there that are willing to commentate long games the way that we have to do it on a regular basis, okay? I'm just putting it out there. Damn it, I'm saying the quiet part out loud.
Still, though, I mean, it's pretty aggressive starting out here, right? But it's just like space neutral, right? It's just, you know what? Oh, great, I lied. I said it was aggressive and now it's not. But here comes King, right? Saying, you know what, bet, like, let's get the party started here. But now, I mean, has to find a way back into this. And this is sometimes the kind of glaring flaw that I see with King's playstyle is King knows how to play an advantage, but what about in disadvantage, right? Like now we're being a little bit more aggressive here and about to lose the stock, all because that Gob has gotten just a couple of PK fires in a good advantage state.
I tell you what, I mean, Lucas has a lot of history out here in this area. Obviously, Pink Fresh, I believe, was Mekos from MDBA? Was he from it? Yeah, I mean, Lucas knows how to get...
Regalo, also from MDBA
and
as well.
Forgot about Regalo. Yeah, so it's something about the land of the Lucas. Let's talk about it, okay? Gob, let me see something here. Okay, nice. Quick attack through the chaos. Wanted to break that zone. Of course, Lucas's PK fire working a little bit differently than... Not a little bit, a lot of it differently than Ness's. Let's be real. Okay, gets the throw. Drag down there. Landing just a little bit funny right there on the Pikachu's down smash. Get grabbed.
And this is where you have to start profiting, right? You have to start to be able to get these combos, but no way that Lucas grabbing the back throw especially going to be taking King's first stock off. But honestly, King has done an amazing job of at least getting the percentage back up to where this stock could be manageable, right? But the problem is both of these characters I consider short and stubby. I don't know.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So Pikachu like sometimes can struggle getting, you know, all those nair pickups, right? Where like all that essential free damage isn't exactly free on a character like Lucas, who has also a lot of that aerial drift here. So let's see what's going to happen as Gob's still alive at 131.
Is anything really free on Lucas unless you're playing Cloud? I mean, I feel like Lucas and Ness can really hold their own until like, and not even all disjointed characters. It's really just kind of Cloud and like maybe one or two other ones that really give the Earthbound boys hell. Pikachu, of course, is going to have to rework the routes because, like you said, the size comparison between both of these two doesn't really speak volumes to Pikachu's meta. But then also Thunder Jolt, when you want to say, okay, I'm not winning the physical game, let me try to set up some damage with Thunder Jolt. Lucas is like, yeah, do that. Yeah, please. Yeah, press the B button. I promise you it's going to go your way.
Honestly, as somebody who knows King on the local level, this is kind of a taste of their own medicine.
No, for sure.
Back
Yummy.
at home. But still, I mean, keeping it very, very close here. Not exactly going to be punished for the T-Jolt on stage here, but here we go. There's that punish I was looking for here. The down air not going to go all the way to fruition here, but this is still reliable damage here. King has once again done a really good job of getting the percentage back up to close to normal here, and here we go. There's that up tilt, and now we're going to start seeing the combos that we want to see, but once again, Lucas aerial drift, the air dodge out, that's going to at least put a stop on some of this combo potential.
It most certainly is. The plan in hand is starting to unfold. King right now, of course, positional advantage. Caught you in that corner, giving him the red stuff, and damn it, it's just enough. Love it. Forward air taking that stock. Okay, bit of a position reset. I'm playing off stage. Not an area that Lucas can get too busy in. Okay, and nickel and diming their way right here into another W. King right now just dancing circles around Gob. Gob has to show me something here right now.
Yeah, it's true, because King's going to start doing this right now. King is very comfortable with this lead right now, going to narrowly escape the PK freeze, and now we're just going to constantly go into reset mode, and that can actually frustrate your opponent a lot, right? A lot of these players just love coming in and pressing buttons as much as possible, and King goes, you know what, I'm in the lead, what do I need to approach for? And Gob has the tools to approach, right, with PK Fire, but the problem is King wants no part of it, does not want to give up this lead for anything here, so we'll just go for the safest option every single time, Rod.
And playing off stage now, we've seen how dangerous it is to play against Gob in the corner. That backthrow, I think, claimed King's first stock and the only stock that they've taken. So certainly something to note. Even when you have Lucas in the corner, it could possibly still not be your turn. Okay, fall all the way forward there. It's the F tilt. Oh, yummy. I'll eat that.
Yeah, absolutely. But the problem is that allowed for King to get back on stage. And now Gob sitting at 95%. King still has almost, I mean, definitely enough rage to do it, but King almost has 130% here. So now Gob needs to find the magic here. But here we go. King, once again, in the strength of Pikachu, Rod, is that Pikachu, while small, can control so much of the stage. Not even the landing forward air can get this first or this second stop.
I mean, I'm really just bringing out all the stops, and it just feels like it's still not enough. Lucas, of course, unlike Ness, is looking for setups to the very, very end. And yeah, sadly, I mean, just really starting to bleed out right here in a major way. We got to figure out a way to get the stock taken. No throw there that time. Of course, not believing in it. Oh, there it is.
Ooh, parry, not going to be enough, though. Still, I mean, this is the point I was about to say where King's going to start trying to fish for a dash attack here, but you can't dash attack unsafely into a shield here. That's going to be an easy up throw for Gob here. Last stock here. Can Gob do it with almost 150% on the radar here?
Lyric, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
If there is a character that could do some silly stuff with the right ingredients, okay, and I'm saying matchup unfamiliarity, not saying that King doesn't know this matchup, but just how often we see Lucas.
Yeah.
Not very often. You take that in conjunction with how talented Gob is, with how well he's applying this rage. I'm just saying.
Hasn't taken a tick of percent either. Not going to be enough here with the aerial, but King back down here, threatening something off stage. Will be able to at least get the ledge drop, at least for the moment here. I think I do hear Philly in the back. They're a very loud and rowdy region for their players here. But once again, Rod, you're right. It was getting very, very scary at a certain point, but then Gob was launched off stage. King was able to get back onto the stage and say, you know what, bet, I'm good now. But we saw that such slowdown in the mid-game, right? When King had a lead, said, oh, great, like,
yes.
I'm great. You can just throw your PK fires. I'm just going to go over here. You enjoy that.
You enjoy that. Enjoy your fire. You know, how old is King? This is a grown-ass man I'm looking at. You know, when I hear collegiate, when I hear, like, you know, university.
He's been graduated, my guy.
Yeah, like, I'm like, oh, this is a kid. Then, like, the camera's now finally on. I'm like, no, this is a grown man.
Yeah.
This man has bills in his name, debt to his name. This is a grown man we're watching.
Yeah, that degree's been sitting there, you know what I'm saying,
on
the wall for a little bit.
Oh,
regardless, though, it's
celebrate
gonna be
that.
the same stage, the same characters, the same matchup. We'll see if anything's going to change in the play here. I'm once again watching for this mid-game moment here because Gob was able to get ahead very early, but then King said, hey, I have sustainable damage that lasts a while, but still very prominent with a lot of these opening combos here. But it's just sometimes this movement between these two small characters get a little sticky.
Yeah, I mean, movement is really everything in a matchup like this. You see it most notably with Pikachu fresh out the gate. I mean, King using quick attack just to establish that narrative that I can outmaneuver you in a lot of ways. I can use this off stage. If I want to alleviate the pressure, I can do that. If I want to use Thunder Jolt, force you to try to absorb it, then I can run in and physically hit you. I can do stuff like that. I can also go for downer off
get
stage.
Him. Yeah. You absolutely go out there at that point. Oh my goodness, just a little too low here. So going to eat all hits of the recovery here. But honestly, the idea is there, right? The confidence is there, and that's what I like to see.
Yeah, confidence is key in a matchup like this. I mean, Ness and Lucas, especially when it comes to dealing with Ness off stage, but I've said it once, I've said it a million more times on commentary. On time is too late with dealing with the Earthbound boys. You got to be early. You got to already be off stage and know that, oh, they are going to up B. Now it's my turn to attack. So if you try to get out there right when it starts, you're going to eat an up B every dang time.
Still down this first stock, not going off too easy. Very, very detrimental dash attack, double time for King here. But still, Gob gonna be able to at least find the tilt that gets the stock here. But now King has to turn on the jets just a little bit. You do not want to keep giving your opponent extra credit here. So now King gonna play a little bit more aggressively in the edge guard, and that's okay.
Okay, Gob with a little bit of a lead. We'll go for the back throw. Now, this is where King has shown a lot of promise. The on-stage KOs have not been there, but off-stage, yes, it has been a thing of beauty, a sight to behold indeed. Even stocks across the board right now. Show me something.
I'm going to tell you what we're going to see, Rod. We're going to see that very standard slowdown in the center, right?
Yeah.
Unless Gob's going to prove me wrong, at least in this moment here, but we saw a glimpse of it, right? Just this evacuate, and when I get my combo, I'll approach, but if I don't have it, I'm out of here. I'm not too quite sure just yet. Jolt in, not going to be punished all the way, but there we go, spot dodge into something, but we're back on our perspective side.
No, we most certainly are. Nice neutral reset right now. Both sides is really trying to figure out what this game plan is going to be. If we're going to keep short hopping into me, I'm going to go for all the way. PK fire into Zaire, into Fair. You already know how this is going to go. Great stuff right here on Gob with a strong lead at that. One that's going to force King to not play slow, to maybe kick on the aggression just a little bit more here.
Ooh, okay, not going to be enough. Just okay, all right, let's get a little bit of jabs going here. King trying to find this stock now, but now Gob doing the same thing that King did last game, right? Like, hey, I'm up. I don't really need to approach if I don't want to here.
No.
Here comes King from the corner, though, trying to find something to go on, but Gob once again putting a stop to it just now. King gonna have to recover here, but Gob has now locked down center stage. Now King has to be the one to approach.
That's right. King doing just that right now. Delicious. I'm going to eat that every time, dude. Okay, and approaching right here in a big way. Going to go for another back here out of shield. Get your ass stomped up. Get stomped up. And we are stepping proficiently into game number 3.
Yeah, that was good from Cobb, right? Saying, you know what, if you're going to slow it down, I can slow it down too. But the moment that I see you hanging out down there for a little bit too long, that's a very easy punish for Cobb. We're going to game number 3 here. Once again, both of these players have dropped a set in winners. So this is their tournament life here on the line right now. We head back into this set. It's definitely going to be the same matchup. I want to see these opening combos from King, though, come to fruition. But once again, once it slows down, it's anybody's game.
It is, because now you're playing the other side's game. When you have to be aggressive versus Lucas, like, this is the game I want to play. I want you to hit me first so I can air out his shield. I want you to, run up on me super aggressively so I can go for, short hop, fall away forward air, and beat you every time. I mean, this is exactly what you're looking for, but same can be said for Pikachu as well. Pikachu gets the lead. Whether you have a reflector or a down B that absorbs, I get to use Thunder Jolt and back away.
I don't know.
Oh, who are you feeling like off stage? Who are you feeling like? Who are you seeing when you look in the mirror? Because what the heck?
I mean, listen, at those points, right, getting as much up percent as possible and has had the right idea every time. It's just so misspaced by maybe even a pixel rod that it's disheartening, right? But now, King has eaten a ton of damage for both times that he's actually gone for that it's given Gob now such a lead in this first stock here of game number 3.
And it's, just moving and grooving it into something spectacular right now if you're Gob. But King, of course, no slouch by any stretch of the imagination, is going to figure out a way right here to even up this percent. Zaire on the way down. Trying to poke him away. Oh, come here. Damn, Zaire in the dash hack is messed up. Yeah,
that one hurts. Sometimes Lucas be hitting you with the stuff, and you're like, oh, I'm good. Oh, all right.
Oh, be careful. Okay, don't be sorry. Be careful.
Very close here, but here we go. King finding a route in and finding that dash attack here too, but now Gob's stuck off the side of the stage. We know King loves to go out there. Up tilt not going to be enough just yet, so King just going to reset here. And this is why we're on Battlefield, right, Rod? We have that top platform. We have tons of evacuation routes, but we don't have techs on Gob's side, but that's the thing, right? We say, hey, we missed the tech bet. I'm out to that top platform too. This stage benefits us both.
It most certainly does. And I think Gob's certainly well aware of that. Jesus, say that 5 times fast. Knowing that, okay, it's time to get this first stock taken. No longer playing the platform games. No longer playing the who's going to control the terrain of the stage game anymore. It's time for me to get this lead and to hold on to it. King right now well aware of how the narrative has kind of shifted back towards Gob's favor. I got to try to track him down and get this stock taken.
Yo, when Lucas lands on you like that with the aerial hitbox so active close to the ground, for a character like Pikachu, that means everything, Rod. That really does hurt. But here we go. King getting a little saucy in center stage here. See if we can find him. A great air dodge by Gob to get back into the stage here. Still King controlling center stage right now, at least for the moment here. But Gob, once again, does not need to approach, but that was a very, very risky dash attack. Back throw not going to be enough just yet, as now King trying to line up for something here, but I think King has learned his lesson. The aerial will definitely do it. King definitely back into it.
And threw me off. I was for sure thinking we were going to line up a down air of some sort, but maybe not trusting down air as much. It's really just one hitbox off stage. Probably thinking, you know what, let me go for the move in my toolkit that has multiple hitboxes. One of these are going to connect properly. Great split-second decision-making right there from King, evening out these stocks. Now, if we can only get this percent in their favor, then we'd be cooking with the right grease.
Absolutely.
Gob right now stomping him out. Looking good. PK fire.
So close here, and now it's up to King to kind of respectfully make up the damage, right? Like, we can't just be on Lucas's shield all the way, but we can respectfully space. But speaking of respectfully space, those Zairs across the stage do a little bit of chip damage, but a lot of bit of hurt to the mental here. King starting to trail behind a lot, above 100% here. And while stocks are even here, both players love this moment where they can back up and say, you know what, you come to me first.
Yes, both sides have been playing it, but I feel like I'd be lying if I said Gob wasn't playing it just a little bit better here with how these interactions are starting to play out. Pikachu in these dark red percents, given the right matchup, could be okay to do it, but now we're starting to enter that Zaire dash attack territory where that becomes very much a KO option, especially in the corner of the stage. King, gotta be careful right now. Nice, there's the nair.
Can we get it all the way through? I mean, that's a lot of rage on Pikachu, but still Gob wants nothing to do with that off stage. They're just going to tether right back, saying, you know what, I know what, sometimes you go a little crazy off stage even. Up tilt not going to be enough just yet here, so now King has to find a way to get this stock back here too.
Okay. And it's become a very daunting task. I mean, Lucas is a really, really good character. I think what sometimes stops the character from being great are those reliable KO options when we hit those dark red percents, you know. And I think that is the difference between, you know, Ness and Lucas is how well they clean up the stocks. And, you know, being able to go for up throw at that dark red percent, I mean, really just speaks to how hard Gob is working here right now.
Still though, King trying to get something going here. Once again, this is loser's bracket here, but not going to be enough to get the full spike here, but still King off the side, unfortunately going to go into free fall, and Gob going to try and go for the PK freeze. Once again, going into this free fall here, air dodging out. The F smash not going to be enough just yet, so now Gob just trying to finish it here and now, but here comes King, going to be able to get this grab here and finds the aerial off stage here. So now King, 92% here, last stock. We'll see who's going to go on in this bracket.
All right, charged up right now, 92%. I mean, you got a little bit of rage on your behalf. I want to see you apply it thoroughly here. Nice, going for the nair into the up tilt, keep you off your feet, and using the threat of Zair to keep you out of the middle hub right here of Battlefield.
So close. I mean, Rod, I mean, this one is looking so crazy. I mean, once again, King has to play aggressively here, but it has to be respectful because we know that Gob is going to try and go for this grab very soon, just send off top. But look at the spacing once more here.
Okay. Nice short hop forward air. Breaking away here in a major way. Okay, PK fire right on shield. Nothing off the up tilt. That could have been a crazy catch. Up throw is going to be enough to do it. And Gob with the well-deserved pop-off. Nothing but respect right there shown on the big stage. But damn, today was Lucas's day to shine.
Absolutely. That was a 2-0. It wasn't game 3. Sometimes these sets last so long that you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not 1-1. Regardless, though, that was a great set, honestly.
It was.
It teaches you a lot about spacing, punishing, and discipline, right?